We'll talk about what is engineering design. So basically, engineering design is split into typically 8 phases. So basically, what we talk about first will be problem, specs and constraint, followed by technical and functional analysis, followed by concept generation, design consideration, prototype and test, modification and improvement, and production. So why do we do engineering design? So basically, this is to help you decide on how do you want to design something. So before you wanted to design this, you must have a background information of what you want to design. So for example, okay, my background information is maybe, for example, I want to design a hospital bed. Okay, so firstly, hospital bed. I must find the perfect background on what exactly is hospital bed. Then we move on to our first phase. So basically, the first phase will be defining a problem and recognition. So basically, how do we define this? So we got to find out what exactly is the problem. Like, okay, hospital bed, what problem? They don't have a table that people can use easily. So maybe that's a problem. So that's how you start with defining a problem. Then a recognition on it also could be saying what is the need to change the design that it already has. Okay, then we move on to specs and constraint. So what exactly is specs and constraint? So specs and constraint is just about what the product needs to have. For example, it needs to be a certain number of weight. It needs to be less than, it needs to hold up to maybe 100 kg, maybe 200 kg, or maybe it could be how do I say? Oh yeah, about it must be affordable. But what is affordable? Maybe for low income family or middle income family. Okay, then we follow on to constraints. What exactly is constraint is about? We need to have, firstly, constraints is more we need to have what the product must not have. For example, it must not have sharp edges. It must not be able to fall off your hand, or maybe it must not be able to fall easily or break easily. Okay. Then next, we move on to technical and functional analysis. So what exactly is technical and functional analysis? So basically, you scope down you zoom into the hospital bed. What does it need to have? Technical is more of the guideline for people to read and think, and functional is for the functions that it need to have. What does it need to really hold? Then you move on to concept generation. So what is concept generation is where you look to the past. Look from the past and see what the past has, and compared to the present now. So basically, it's the past versus present. Okay. So how do you compare past versus present? You compare how they look, and then maybe they have different function, and maybe they have different focus. Then after all this, you move on to your design consideration. Okay. For this, it's very similar to your specs and constraint, but it's more of after you see everything, then what it must have and what it must have. Okay, so after this, you move on to prototype and test. So prototype and test is about it's like what the name says. It's like a trial and error. So basically, you prototype the stuff, and then you test it out whether it works or not. Okay, then a lot of stuff will change during this period, and then you move on to modification and improvement. This is where after all those stuff change, you decided whether you want to move on or change some stuff or keep it. Okay, then after all these things, you move on to production. Production is the last part where you just produce the stuff that you end, and that simply ends my video today. Thank you.